Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from Harbor Freight. Just picked up some more goodies for my DA polisher. I'm going to be applying wax with this little thing here. You can stick your hand in, but it's got a staple in it right now. And it's a polishing applicator. So instead of using the machine, and then I think this little stem and this polishing bonnet is going to go in there and help me really put a shine on it. So I asked the lady, I said, will it work on the Hercules DA polisher? She said, don't worry about it. If it doesn't, bring it back. She said, but she thinks it should go right on there. Well, that would be cool. I got all these attachments for my DA polisher. So I saw the Echocardiogram ecologist. The guy was awesome. Hope I don't insult him. He looked like he was like my age, young-looking guy. But he looked like a very experienced person. In fact, he told me that doing these, he actually tells people that he thinks he invented them. He's been doing it so long. So he was showing me the numbers, the pictures, the machine, laid on my side, my back, and he rubbed that small instrument on me with some Vaseline, lubrication, whatever, and said I look good. Now, he's not the doctor. The doctor will go over the other things. I did tell him I'm not, taking the Stalin and blood pressure pills and all that. Well, what is that? That's a big car. It's a Cadillac. I like that. That thing was huge. What is that? It's coming up on me here. I want to see. I like that better than the CT5. This is a big boy. Take a look at this. What is this caddy? It's right here. That is man, whatever it is badass. That is big. That's what I'm talking about. Here, we're gonna pass it. Let me get one more shot of that. What is that model? Here we go. Look how big it is. Oh, you got the arrow. That thing is long. I want it. All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna start blowing the horns at me. There's the police. How you doing, Sport the Blue? Yeah, he said, you're good. You're good. I don't see nothing. He said, the only thing I do see, is there's a measurement from one part of a vein or an artery, a hose, to another part. It's a muscle, and there should only be 3.8 millimeters. That's the rough one. And I'm 4.4. So he says, nothing really to worry about, but keep an eye on it by getting measured and having this test done, like annually, and see if that is getting, bigger. He said it could be from athletics. They really don't know why this particular measurement between something that he called it, which I can't remember, but he is able, he is willing and able to know all that the doctor can know. The doctor's just going to kind of collect $45 more. And I did find out that I'm going to have to pay just to go back and have the results read to me and told to me. He doesn't make phone calls. There is no portal. You got to go in, and pay him $50 and he'll tell you. But that's on the 23rd or 4th, whatever it is, next Wednesday. But this guy was really nice. He said, you're going to do great. He said, I've done enough of these to, people come in there, and he said, like he told this one lady, hey, you smoke, and if you don't stop this and that, and she says, well, I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. He said, with people like that, He says, I don't even like discuss it anymore with them because it's futile. These people are not going to listen. He said, because I told him, I said, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to eat right. I'm trying to do the right thing. I said, sometimes our willpower isn't enough, but when you see a doctor and he shows you on a computer, hey, I see this. If you don't stop this, this is going to happen. That's a pretty big motivator. It's kind of like when you're in a foxhole as an atheist and the bullets start flying over your head, you're like, oh, Lord, I'm praying to you now. So he said, well, that's good, because you listen. You can be, we can explain this to you. Now, he did say some things that's going to rub some of you in my community the wrong way, that a lot of people on social media that claim to be doctors and experts and know things and watch something else and read something else and follows this person and that idea and this kind of food and this will do this. He didn't come down on it like you might be thinking I'm going to say. Not at all. Not at all. He takes Stellans. He takes some blood pressure. And he told me that, hey, it can help me, So, if you want to live, he says, it can bring the number down. And it can help you. So I thought about it and I told him, I said, well, I've got people that show me things on YouTube and TikTok and all that. He said, let me tell you something about these people on TikTok and YouTube. These doctors used to be doctors, still doctors, want to be doctors, not really a doctor, make more money on YouTube and TikTok than they did in their practice. So, or they're doing both. And sometimes they don't give out the right information. A lot of people have been, 2 or 3 years studying something. A lot of people, I've seen the other videos. I am not saying this guy convinced me that Chuck Berry or Dr. Berry is not, credible. I'm not saying that, but I am saying he's right. I mean, look at all the opinions that there is out there. And a lot of people, can be persuaded by both doctors and the internet. He said, that's what I hate about technology and social media today. It's so much information and people get led the wrong way and this and that. And so anyway, it was just like, look, this has been something we've been doing for 40 years. And yeah, they got you in the revolving door, right? Some of you are saying, yeah, they've been doing it forever. That's how they make money. And I'm with you. I'm with you. Believe me. But I've gone this far. I'm going to get the results. And that's going to be the end of it. I mean, I don't think there's anything I've got wrong with me. I'm going to listen to my primary. And I'm going to get blood work done. And although I told him I had a 243 cholesterol and a 1,577,000 calcium score, he was like, oh, wow. I said, but the doctor said he's seen 5,000 and 6,000. That's not really definitive. He says, this test we're doing today is definitive. This Echocardiogram ecology test is that, and the stress test in concert is how we crush it.